What's up, you guys? It's Susan Morad right back here on Clever News. And following the controversy surrounding Donald Trump's advisor Rudy Giuliani in the Borat sequel, breakout star Maria Bakalova is now speaking out about her experience during that disturbing viral scene. Not only did the Borat subsequent movie film, aka Borat 2, make headlines after Sacha Baron Cohen made his return as Borat after 14 years, but one scene from the sequel in particular caused a stir among viewers when tuning into a certain part of the movie. It was the interview involving former New York City Mayor and Trump advisor and lawyer Rudy Giuliani. The inappropriate scene occurred when Rudy was being interviewed alone in a hotel room by actress Maria Bakalova, who plays Borat's 15-year-old daughter, Tuta, when Rudy appears to put his hands inside his pants just before Borat barges into the room. Tuta suggests that the two go into the bedroom to have a glass of whiskey, and as she was helping him take off his mic pack, viewers were floored to hear that he agreed to taking off his jacket just before inserting his hands down his pants in front of her.
Should we slip your jacket?
Okay. Put down your crumb! She's 15, she's too old for you.
This scene was done in one take, which is impressive considering not one person broke character in what appeared to be a very scary situation for Maria, and B, an attempt to blackmail Rudy. Many were quick to interpret the scene however they chose to see it, which, according to Maria, was exactly the goal. She sat down with the New York Times after fans had been eager to hear her side of the story, to which she said, quote, "Sacha jumped into the room quickly because he's been worried about me. So if he were late, I don't know how things were going to go, but he came just in time." After being pressed by the Times for how she interpreted the scene, having been the only other person in the room, Maria redirected the question, asking, "What do you think he was doing? I saw everything that you saw. If you saw the movie, that's our message. We want everybody to see the movie and judge for themselves." Although Maria admitted to being familiar with Rudy prior to filming the scene because, quote, 9/11 is something everybody should know, she admitted that the familiarity didn't make her any more comfortable, adding, "I was nervous, my heart was racing, but Sacha was like, you should be nervous in this situation, so use your nerves, convert them and accept them, and they're going to help you through everything." Just as the scene went viral following Borat 2's premiere, Rudy attempted to slam claims that he was stopped before doing anything worse. He took to social media in a series of tweets writing, "The Borat video is a complete fabrication. I was tucking my shirt after taking off the recording equipment. At no time before, during, or after the interview was I ever inappropriate. If Sacha Baron Cohen implies otherwise, he is a stone-cold liar." Rudy went on to explain that even the New York Post reported that it looked like an exaggeration through editing, and that he feels that this was all just a ploy in order to stop his relentless exposure of the criminality and depravity of Joe Biden and his entire family. Rudy also mentioned that he called the police at the end of the scene, which Maria admitted to being scared that something would happen, but fortunately they escaped before officials arrived at the scene. During her interview with the New York Times, Maria also praised Sacha, aka her non-biological father, for making her feel safe at all times while filming. She said, quote, "We'd been talking a lot about different scenarios. How should I act? This way or this way? What should I do? What is smarter? But in all of the scenarios, I was confident that Sacha will save me and he will save the scene. So it's not going to be a disaster. He's my guardian angel." But all while Rudy continues to be criticized for the prank, when asked if Maria has any regrets about partaking in the scene, she couldn't seem to care less about his reputation, adding, "Movies like this are showing people's true colors. It's going to show Rudy's real character. You're responsible for your own decisions. So no, I don't feel bad." And to see what other celebrities like Demi Lovato had to say about this controversial scene, click right over here for another clever video. Then be sure to let me know all of your thoughts on this scene involving Rudy in the comments section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.